Namaste. This is class 4 antiarrhythmic drug membrane stabilizing agent verapamil diazepam. Class 4 drugs are the non-dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker. Verapamil shows greater action on the heart than on vascular smooth muscles, and diltiazem in intermediate in its action. In the heart, verapamil and diltiazem bind only to the open depolarized voltage sensitive channel, thus decrease the inward current carried by calcium. So you can see this, the verapamil and diltiazem, how they work. As a node automaticity decreases by both. So you can see this. The other antiarrhythmic drugs are digoxin, which inhibit potassium sodium ATPase pump and shortening the refractory period in arterial and ventricular myocardial cell while prolonging the effective refractory period and diminishing velocity in the AV node. Digoxin is used to control the ventricular response rate in atrial fibrillation and flutter. Intravenous magnesium sulfate is the salt used to treat the arrhythmias, as oral magnesium is not effective in the settling of arrhythmias. Magnesium sulfate is necessary for the transportation of sodium, calcium, and potassium across the cell membrane. It shows the rate of SA node impulse formation and prolonged conduction time along the myocardial tissue. Adenosine is a natural occurring nucleoside. Adenosine decreases conduction velocity, prolong refractory period, and decrease the atomicity in the AV nodes. Intravenous adenosine is the drug of choice for the abolishing acute supraventricular tachycardia. It has low toxicity but causes flushing, chest pain, and hypotension. Adenosine has an extreme short duration of action, approx 10 to 15 seconds, due to rapid uptake by the erythrocytes and endothelial cell, where it is converted to 5-AMP and iosine. Other arrhythmic drugs are adenosine. Advantage of adenosine for termination of PSVT is efficacy equivalent to or better than verapamil. Action lasts more than 1 minute. Adverse effect, even cardiac arrest, are transient. No hemodynamic deterioration can be given to the patient with the hypertension, CHF, or those receive beta blocker. Verapamil is co-indicated in these situations. Safe in wide QRS tachycardia. Verapamil is unsafe. Effective in the patient not responding to verapamil. So hope you will understand this. For any query, you can comment below. We have completed the antiarrhythmic drugs and their distribution. So thank you.